Hi, Linda Sessions here, and welcome to week 8 in computer applications. This week you're going to be using those skills you learned in Word, Excel, and PowerPoint in creating a project over the Olympics of your choice. So let's take a look at the assignment for the final project in CED 115. So here in the class, we're in Module 8. Going to click on the instructions. Now there is not a YouTube video over completing this project in depth because I want you to use the skills that you've learned and create your own Word, Excel, and PowerPoint documents. So what you're going to do first is you're going to go on the internet and you're going to research the Olympics, and you're going to find the Olympics that you want to learn about. So here in Google, I am just going to type list of Olympic Games, and right down here are dates and locations of the modern Olympics. So I can look here. You can go to any place that you want just to find the list of the games and find out which games you want to learn about. So one of my favorite ones is the Berlin of 1936. Okay, this is right before World War II. You've got Hitler in power. Just a lot of history in the 1936 Olympics. So now I'm going to come up to Google and I'm going to type in 1936 Olympics, or whatever Olympic year you're looking at. You can look at Summer Olympics, you can look at Winter Olympics, you can look at the Paralympics. And I don't have very many people do that one, so that would be kind of interesting if you were to do that. So here's our 1936 Summer Olympics. I'm just going to go to the Olympics.com page, and here's an overview of the information. I don't know why that's not going anywhere. Oh, happy to accept cookies. Now I can close this. So I can look through here, find out about it. It's going to talk about Jesse Owens. The television coverage is the first one to be televised, and a little bit more information. So you're going to do some research and look at what happened at these games. So back here in the instructions, for Excel, I want you to do a medal count. So whatever Olympic year that you've chosen, I want you to list 10 countries in Excel, list their gold medals, the silver medals, and the bronze medals. Sorry. So here you're going to be creating a table similar to this, but with your countries' names. Now make sure that you spell the countries correctly. If your countries are misspelled, you'll get counted off. So make sure that you spell them correctly. So you're also going to be adding a total medal column to your worksheet. Okay. So you'd be gold, silver, bronze, and then total. Okay. You're going to use a formula to add the column, the medals count up. You're going to add a name to your worksheet. Here's some information. You're going to merge and center over the row. Autofill, make sure everything looks nice. Then you're going to be creating a 2D column graph of the Olympics. Okay. Now, remember here, don't include the total medal information when you're selecting your data. You're going to create a 2D graph, and you're going to have a title, a chart title on it, and then you're also going to be creating a pie graph showing the data. So you're going to be doing a column graph and a pie graph over the information. So when you do the column graph, you're going to be looking at the data without the total column. When you do the total medal count, you're going to be selecting your country names, hold down the Control key, and then select the total to create that pie graph. Okay, so you're going to be moving the worksheets around. So that's Word. Look over the instructions, take them step by step. 4, that's going to be your Excel. For your Word assignment, I want you to create a flyer. So I want you to look at the events. So like the 1936 Summer Olympics, I would probably look more in detail about Jesse Owens and do some research on Jesse Owens and the 100-meter dash, because that's my favorite Olympic summer sport. So here in Word, I'm going to create a flyer that highlights the 100-meter dash of the 1936 Olympics. You're going to have a title in there. You're going to enter some information, a paragraph or two of information. Do not just copy and paste it from the internet. You will get counted off if that's all you do is copy and paste. And yes, I will know if you do that. So make sure that you just rewrite it in your own words, just real simple. Maybe little biography, Jesse Owens, how old he was, you know, where he came from, if that's what I'm going to use, and then a little bit about the sport. If you're just doing the sport like a 100-meter dash, then talk about it. What's the history of the 100-meter dash, okay? Just something real simple. Don't overthink this. This is a one-page flyer. One page, okay? So after you get your information in there, then you're going to put a picture in of some sort. And it tells you right here in step 3 how I want that picture to be formatted. Make sure that you have some bullet points. So think back to that worldwide communication flyer or the Table Rock flyer when you had some bullet points that you had to format. I want some bullet points in there. Make sure your font size is correct. Add a border, a page border to your document, and then at least 2 shapes. And I want you to enter information into the shape. So think back to that Table Rock flyer when you're entered a shape, that star shape, and you put text in. Doesn't have to be the star shape, but just 2 shapes, one of them with text. And then make sure that there's no spelling errors. Make sure it fits on one page. It's a flyer. Make sure it fits on one page. And that's going to be your Word assignment. Now your PowerPoint, I want you to go into a little more detail. I want you to cover at least 5 of the events that took place at your Olympics. And it tells you right here what I want on slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, slide 5. It tells you exactly what type of information I want. So slide 1, it's going to be your title slide. I'm going to add some pictures and graphics. Slide 2, you're going to enter your 5 events. Use the smart art and make it look interesting. You're just going to list the 5 events that you're going to be covering in your PowerPoint presentation. Slide 3 is going to be your first event. Slide 4, your second event. 5, that third event. 6, the fourth. 7th, that 5th event. And your 8th slide, your closing slide. You're just going to put it all together and close out your presentation on that slide 8. I want a transition for each of your slides. And if you want to enter some animation, that's going to be extra credit because we don't really cover animation in the assignments, but a lot of you have already been putting animation in. So I want a transition from slide to slide goes. But if you want to add animation, you can get some extra credit for adding the animation. And I tell you right here, kind of animation to enter. I want animations on slide 1, slide 4, slide 5, and slide 6. Now, if your information won't look correct with one of these types of animations, then you can change it and use a different animation if you want, as long as there's animation on those slides. Make sure everything's spelled correctly. Make sure that the grammar, the punctuation's correct. And again, do not just copy and paste information from the internet. You don't have to put whole paragraphs of information in your PowerPoint. You just want to put the main topic, the main items in your slides, but don't just copy and paste from the internet. And then you're going to save and submit that for grading. So for week 8 in computer applications, you're not going to be doing time typing. All you're going to be doing is the Olympic report. Again, the Olympic report consists of 3 parts. You're going to do a Word document, an Excel spreadsheet, and a PowerPoint presentation over the Olympics of your choice. Again, it can be any of the modern Olympics. It can even be the first Olympics if you want to do a little way back in Greece. What did they do at that very first one? The year is up to you. You can do summer, you can do winter, you can do Paralympics summer or Paralympics winter as well if you want. The topic is up to you. The content is up to you. What I've given you in the instructions is how I want it to look. Reach out if you have questions as you're working on this. Hopefully you're not going to wait until Sunday to start doing it, or you're just going to be throwing something together. This week, I'm going to check something here. Week 8, everything's due by 10/16. I will not accept any late work for this assignment because I have to get grades and get them submitted. So make sure you turn everything in on time for Module 8. Watch your email. You should have an evaluation for the class. Make sure you fill out that evaluation as well. So reach out if you have questions. I'm here for you. I keep an eye on my email. I'll answer any questions as soon as I can. And it's been fun getting to know you. I know in an online class it's a little different, but I feel like I've gotten to know some of you through your work, through your emails, through your questions. As always, even after this class is over, if you're working on a Word project or something, or an Excel spreadsheet for another class presentation, reach out and ask me. I'm here for you. I want you to be successful. So thanks for taking computer applications. Make sure you fill out that evaluation and have fun researching the Olympics.